All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for checking out the video. Thanks for checking out the channel. All that good stuff. We are continuing our run of the new Polyphia album today. So we're doing, I'm pretty excited about this actually. So for Chimera, we have the studio version loaded up. We also have the drum playthrough loaded up, which I think we're going to save for last. And then there is the guitar playthrough as well, all for the same track. So I'm pretty excited to dig in. This one features, there's a lot of features on this album. I think almost every track has some feature of some sort, which is, again, like rare for Polyphia. So we're going to take a look at this one. I think this is the first track off the album, entitled Chimera, featuring Lil West, who, incidentally, the most notable fact about him, at least for me, is that he was born in Delaware. That's where I'm from. I'm from Delaware. That's where I live. I live in Delaware. It's a whole thing. We have like Aubrey Plaza, George Thurgood, the trombonist from the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, and now Lil West. I don't know. There might be a couple others in there, but anyway, let's get started. More of that like flamenco style that we saw in Playing God. I love that guitar tone. Okay, so that's a good place to stop it just for a minute, man. Like, first of all, I've never heard that guitar tone from this band. Like, Second off, the fusion of styles, like, for me, Polyphia has always done this exceptionally well. They've always blended the more mainstream, pop elements with the more technical aspects of rock and metal. But the Spanish influence, right, that comes through with this, I'm pretty sure it's a nylon string guitar. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But the Spanish influence, the flamenco style playing, the slappy, plucky set, like all that stuff. And then the tone, I think, is really kind of settled in what the fuck's his name? I don't know his name. The other guitar player, not Tim Henson. We'll call him not Tim Henson because I'm blanking on his name. What? I should go look that up. Not Tim Henson is doing with the guitar distortion. It's just like amazing. this the feature you're about to?
Good girl in a costume. It's your world when I'm with you. Forever with you like a tattoo. I paint a picture in a bad mood. She feel the breeze like a parachute. I got cheese, get a pair of shoes. Big body, need a lot of room. She keep calling when I'm never home. I'll be what you need, low key on the east. I can see everything that you went through. I'll be your tool like a fix you. Even if I lose, it be nothing new. She gon' lose to the whole school. It's my rules when I make moves. I make it rain like a monsoon. My new baby can come soon. The best side was the best ride. She said that she really wanna come out to the west side. If she coming with me, she can hit me with her best side. She give me my missus, give me kisses on her best side. She low key when we in the night. You want me, but it's never right. Hold me, I'm a little night. You know me, cause I wanna rise.
Man, like, that was awesome. So I mean, I just like, I'll gush about the guitar, like the guitar work in that for days. But I really think the verse there was so well timed and well played. Like it was a legitimate feature. So like one verse, and I like the little, like the little rev up they did before they introduced Lil West in there. That was nice. So, yeah. Speaking of gushing about guitars, let's take a look at the guitar playthrough. Sorry about that. I know. Transition there from the camera work photography. He did get a different guitar. I'm not crazy. And then with the transition there, they thought we would miss it. Yo, so like, I'm sorry, but I can't just like look at this and then be like, why does it look so easy when he does it? Why can't I watch that and I'm like, oh, I can like conceptualize how to do that. How it's not. Mm-mm. God damn, that tone sounds amazing. I like that little like low tune. So, and I think this is what strikes me about this track specifically. It's like with most of Polyphia's stuff, there's always so much color in it, right? Like as opposed to, I've been listening to a lot of Gojira recently, both on and off of the channel, and it struck me that that there's very little, like, to me, Gojira is always grayscale. It's like when I listen to them, that's like their color palette. It's like they use shades of gray with very sparing, streaks of color that if you're not really listening to it, you might even miss it. Polyphia is like the opposite or the inverse of that. It's like it's so much color. It's like everything is color. And what I think that Polyphia does exceptionally well is they don't let anything get drowned out by any of the color anywhere that's going on. And I think that's what makes them master musicians. However, in this one, it's a combination, I think, of the lower register with the 8-string guitar that my man, not Tim Henson, is playing. I should know his name. But I do know his name. I just can't think of anybody other than Tim Henson. But what he's playing gives this like the overall, like a lot more of a grayscale feel to this track than a lot of what we're used to hearing from Polyphia, which I dig it because, again, and I'll go back to this, it's like the first rule of art is contrast. So with this being the opening, this kind of like sets the tone, I think, for what is to come in the rest of the album. But we'll get there when we get there. I love that fucking riff. Oh my god, it sounds so good. So good. How are you gonna do this on stage, bro? His fingers just know where to go. Good job, buddy. You did it. We did it. No, you did it. No, we did it. You did it. Man, keep your hands to yourself, bro. Layered this.
Big body need a lot of room. She keep calling when I'm never home. I'll be with you, need low key. I'm hands like a sea, everything with you. I'll be your tool like a face.
Oh my god.
If I lose, I think I can do. She gon' lose to the worst call. It's my rules when I make moves. I make it rain like a monsoon. My new day can come soon. The best side was the best vibe. She said that she good when I come out to the west side. If she come with me, she can hit me with her best side. She can be my missus, give me kisses on my best side. She low key, I'm in the mind. You want me, but it's the ride. Hold me, I'm about to ride. You know me, cause I'm on the rise.
God damn. That's what's up. So I really like doing I really like that because during the Lil West feature through the studio record, like I didn't hear any of the guitar work that was going on. So it was nice to be able to like actually see and hear and pay attention to and like, you know, tune in to what the guitars were doing because it was exceptional. I had a thought too, and I don't remember what it was now. So we're just going to keep moving. And if it comes back, it comes back. So let's take a look at the drum playthrough now. Yeah. I like the overhead stuff. That's pretty cool. Crisp. Nice like tuning on that crash So far, I mean, this is basically just like a groove from Clay Ashelman, so that there's nothing like out of character, I would say. And again, like everything is so concise with what he does. And I think this really is what it gives Polyphia the dynamics. This is what allows the guitars to do what the guitars do without drowning out, or as a listener feeling like the guitar work is drowning out everything else that's going on, because the drums are sort of like not the so he's not overplaying, right? And it would be very easy to overplay in a situation, like this. And I think that's what keeps the band grounded. So the guitars can go off and do their thing. But since, this is the third time through the song, I know that there's some work that comes from him. So that was a nice little bass.
It's your world when I'm with you. Forever with you like a tattoo. I paint a picture in a bad mood. She feel the breeze like a parachute. I got cheese, get a pair of shoes. Big body, need a lot of room. She keep calling when I'm never home. I'll be what you need, low key on the east. I can see everything that you went through. I'll be your tool like a fake shoe. Even if I lose, it be nothing new. She gon' lose to the worst two. It's my rules when I make moves. I make it rain like a monsoon. My new baby come soon. Last ride was the best ride. She said that she really wanna come out to the west side. If she coming with me, she can hit me with her best side. She give me my missus, give me kisses on my best side. She low key with me every night. You want me, but it's never right. Hold me, I'm a little high. You know me, cause I'm gonna rise.
I mean, what else can you say? That was just Clay doing what Clay does. Just holding it down. Sprinkle in a little flair here and there, but basically just be the backbone, the skeletal support structure, and let the band, do what they do. I feel like that's a good way to end it. I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day.